Good morning. This week, I'm heading to the medical center about 400 miles away from my home to have a feeding tube placed. So, come along, sing a song, join the fun, because you're always number one. Let's go. Hello. We made it safely to the medical center. Today has been a very stressful day. As we were leaving, I received a phone call from the surgeon's office that they needed medical clearance from my pulmonologist because I have a tracheotomy and use a ventilator to breathe. The surgeon would not place the feeding tube without receiving documentation from my pulmonologist that I was medically stable to have the procedure done. To say I was panicked, annoyed, and overwhelmed with dread the surgery was going to be canceled would be an understatement. For more details about what transpired today, please visit my other YouTube channel where I talk about today's events. In summary, at the very last moment, and through a divine series of miracles, I was cleared for surgery by a doctor who was a stranger to me, but who was a good friend to my pulmonologist. Now, as you can see, I'm at the hotel. The stress of the day is wearing on me. My pancreas is extremely angry and in a lot of pain from such a long day's journey. My body hurts, my head throbs, and all I want to do is go to sleep. With that, I hope and pray tomorrow goes much more smoothly than it did today. I am thankful and grateful this procedure is going forward, and for the moment, all hurdles are cleared. As they like to say in my favorite movie, The Toy Story, to infinity and beyond. Hello, I made it. So I'm here back in the pre-op area and they've gotten everything started. I have my IV. They got it on the first try, so I'm very excited. So I'm just waiting, and then after I wait, there's currently doing a procedure on another person, and as soon as the surgeon's done, they're gonna come visit me and then take me back. So just sitting here and waiting. So hope to see you again soon. Bye. Well, I'm still waiting and waiting and waiting. My procedure should have begun an hour and 15 minutes ago, but they're not even close to starting me. They still have one more person to do ahead of me, and then they're going to get to me. So it's going to be a couple hours yet. I'm kind of bummed. I'm really hungry. I'm really thirsty, and I'm tired of waiting. So hopefully this will go fast and quickly, and hopefully they can still do this today, and we can be out of here very quickly and on my merry way. So that's a bit of an update. Bye for now. Good news, the surgeon was just here, which means I'm going to be going to surgery very soon. Hooray! It's been over a 3-hour delay, but at least they're still happening today. So off to surgery I go. See you again very soon. Bye bye. This is the part of the video where I wake up from surgery and tell you about my experience in the hospital. Unfortunately, the filming of this part of the video never happened. When I went to the operating room, my belongings were left in day surgery. When I got to the recovery area, no one went to get my personal items from day surgery. I finally got a room in the hospital at midnight. Just a little piece of advice. Day surgery is not open at midnight. So everything, with the exception of my ventilator, were held hostage for most of my hospital stay. Moreover, after surgery, I was extremely sick. I was in a tremendous amount of pain. I felt as though I was going to die. When I was in the post-anesthesia unit, the nurse gave me water to take a pill. Drinking water caused me to have a pancreatitis attack. For the rest of the hospitalization, I was very ill with pancreatitis and pain from the surgery. My procedure was on Thursday afternoon. I got a room in the hospital at midnight. On Friday, they tried to use my feeding tube, but this caused an immense amount of pain. I was very grateful I was given a lot of pain medicine. They tried my feeding tube 2 more times. Every time, it was a failure. On Saturday morning, I was discharged home from the hospital, even though I could not eat anything by mouth and could not use my feeding tube. I fought hard to make it through the long car ride home. When I arrived at home, I was in very poor health. Hello. I made it home from the hospital from getting my feeding tube. I noticed when I woke up from surgery from getting the feeding tube, my tracheostomy tube is all red and yucky. And before having the procedure, the anesthesiologist said they usually change out the tracheostomy tube because most people do not have a cuff on their tracheostomy tube. But I was assured that since I had a cuff, they were not going to change out my tracheostomy tube. Unfortunately, when I woke up from surgery, my tracheostomy tube tie was all messed up. My tracheostomy site was bleeding. It had lots of discharge. I was running a low-grade fever while hospitalized. They put me on IV antibiotics. I'm not sure why, but they did, up to the time of discharge. And I noticed my breathing wasn't great. And I was suspicious that this little irritation probably got down into my lungs. I've been home about 2 hours. I was discharged this morning, and after making the car ride home, I've been home about 2 hours. And as you can see, my breathing is not good. This is draining a lot of blood and pus. And my tracheostomy tube is full of blood. And I'm coughing up blood. So I'm trying to get everything repacked and reorganized. I want to wait till tomorrow to go to the emergency room. But I might not make it. So that's an update for now. Bye. It's another day. I decided not to go to the emergency department today. After looking at my discharge paperwork from surgery, it said to only go to the emergency department if you have a sustained fever of over 101 for more than a day. It said that having a fever was normal after surgery. I reached 101.5 this afternoon, and I thought I would continue at home since it hasn't been a day with a fever of more than 101. I also saw my discharge paperwork. I have an appointment tomorrow with my primary care physician. So I thought I'd go to my primary care physician. And if she wants to send me to the ER, I'll go that way. And also she can write up notes to give to the emergency department so they can get me on the path to better health. So I plan to go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow and hopefully be feeling better soon. It's a bit of an update. Bye for now.